Some things will never change. Guitar strings haven't changed much either. They've been made with nickel-plated steel, pure nickel, or stainless steel for decades. Until now. Introducing Everly B52s with Alloy-52 construction.
One of the things that we were trying to do with Everly B52s was we were trying to find a way to increase the output of guitar strings while still maintaining the vintage sound that you get from traditional nickel strings. And so what we were doing was we were looking for a material that would still have that same vintage tone, but bring it to the 21st century. And we discovered Alloy-52, which is actually 52% nickel and 48% iron. So it has higher nickel content than nickel-plated steel strings and higher iron content than nickel strings. And because of it, it has a higher output, amazing tone. In fact, on electric guitars with the right pickup combination, you're really going to hear a huge difference. And that's why we created Alloy-52 for our basis of the B52s. Not only are the strings more magnetic, but one of the other things that we tackle is here at Everly, we actually manufacture our own guitar strings. We have our own factory, and one of our techniques that we use is called super high tension winding. And what that does is that it applies the wrap wire onto the core of the string at a real high degree of tension. And it puts it right up against the last wrap as closely as possible. What you tend to find is it's much more tightly wrapped and vibrates much more consistently throughout the entire range. And lastly, it really helps increase the output of the string altogether. So you have this amazing classic nickel sound with this ultra high output iron content with high tension winding, and really increases the output of the guitar string. Some of the things that players are going to notice right away is increased output and sustain. If you have a vintage guitar, the pickups are really old, perhaps they're not as magnetic as they once were. This is a great way to just up the output on some of those guitars. And you just really want to get a little bit heavier crunching sound. It's a great way to upgrade the sound of that guitar. And of course, obviously, if you're going to be talking premium pickups all the way, you're going to notice a significant upgrade. So B52s are going to increase the sustain, increase your output, and it's really going to be a fun way to play with your tone.
Guitar strings have changed, so now it's time for you to change your strings to Everly B52s with Alloy-52.